Okay, so gonna look through this first.
Hey, I'm glad you guys like this. Man.
Oh, we love it. So tell us about the history of the surfboard.
Well, the history of the surfboard basically is to create a different type of art medium that our people aren't used to seeing.
Right.
You see a surfboard, you think about the ocean, you think about what we can't do.
Yeah.
And so I just took old surfboards that are reclaimed. I mean, if you try to surf in this, you're going to sink.
Right.
So I just took something that's kind of eclectic, that's different, and tried to put some historical theme on it that people can gravitate to. I tried to add some parts of our history, mostly here in Los Angeles County, different things that's happened throughout the years that we can are connected to, but we aren't really taught these things in school anymore.
Right.
So my whole idea is to present it on a surfboard that's different, that'll gravitate people's minds and visuals into an area where then when they come up to see the piece, then they can say, oh, there's something different, there's something else going on. But the surfboard was basically more of a gravitational pull to get people drawn in to the artwork.
That's
and
exactly
then
what it did.
You see the artwork, but then you also see some history that we don't really teach anymore.
Right.
So that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
Because
it makes you look at the whole thing.
This is true.
The surfboard is what drew my attention.
Then
when I started looking at certain pictures, I'm like, okay, I noticed that, I recognize that.
Yeah.
And then I had to look at the whole thing after that, man.
That's
brilliant.
That's the whole idea, because the ideal is you can't look at it just once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be something that you can find, and that was the whole idea. I created it where you have to go back and continue to go back, and then you start to see things, and then it strikes up a conversation about history.
Right.
You want to start talking about the slave ships, people being brought over from the motherland. And then you want to talk about, the protests during the Olympics.
Right.
Okay, you see things of that nature. And then, you've got the Black Panther Party movement with Angela Davis.
Right.
You got the American flag, but then you got Malcolm X. And then you have a whole generation of black men who served in the military, starting with the Civil War, World War I, World War II, down to Vietnam. So you have all of that there. Then you've got the bus boycott. And then you got Arthur Ashe, Althea Gibson. They were both Wimbledon champions. So these are all. And then just recently, what's the big thing that just happened recently in Manhattan Beach? You had that black family that just lost their homes back in the 20s.
Right.
I got this incorporated here with Bruce Beach.
Wow.
Okay. Because that was something that a lot of people don't know about until just recently. That's all part of history. It's just amazing that that part of land has just been transferred back to that family.
Yeah. Not only is the history on this board, man, but your work is great. Like the detail and the artwork.
I appreciate
just as
that,
an
man.
artist. If this is on a piece of paper, it would be great. But this whole concept of the board and everything, awesome. I like the detail in the work itself, man. You're good.
That was the whole idea of doing that.
So what did you draw this with?
Sharpie markers. I sketched it out first with pencil, very lightly, and then it took me maybe 4 to 5 layers of Sharpie markers just to get the richness of the color. And then after I completed it, then I clear coated with automotive clear.
Genius, boy. Genius. That's awesome, man.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Oh, we love it. And I'm glad you took the time to give us this interview. So you're definitely going to get this edited up and get some good music to it.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you like?
I'm a jazz fan.
Okay, all right.
I love jazz.
Yeah.
You notice I've got my Ella Fitzgerald right here. I got Satchmo right here. Believe it or not, my mom was a concert pianist, so these hands right here kind of represents my mom playing a church piano.
Oh wow.
Church piano. So I had to throw a shout out for my mom.
Right. This is lovely work. Lovely work. It's your car too, I take it.
Yeah, this is my '71 El Camino.
Yeah.
It's got a small block 350.
Yeah. You get the Jack Daniels bottle. Man, this dude. I'm telling you.
Okay, so who's your mechanic?
Larry over at L&A.
All right.
Muffler
L&A Muffler over in Gardena.
All right.
and auto repair over in Gardena.
Yeah, big shout out to that.